Good morning, everyone. Just left Blue Mountain Shelter, getting ready to climb up Blue Mountain this morning. Nippy out, but absolutely beautiful. As you see in the sunsets, I probably posted just before this. And we got a long day today, 10 or 12 miles, 2 or 3 big climbs, 3,000 or 4,000 feet of elevations, ascents, gains. So I don't know how much I'll video, but we'll see if there's anything worth sharing with you. If so, I will, and otherwise I'm gonna get hiking and try to warm up here. Take care, guys. Well, here's the first of 3 summits today. This is Blue Mountain. I'm gonna go over a couple more. I'll stop for a quick break at each one. Some decent elevation gain today. We'll see how we're feeling as the day goes on. But for now, it's still a beautiful, beautiful day. Tomorrow that'll change, but probably not till tomorrow evening. So I've gotten lucky this first week or two here. It's beautiful. There's Rocky Mountain over here. We'll be by that soon. Well, soon, in a few hours. Trey Mountain's over here somewhere. That's where I'm probably going to set up shelter tonight if I can't go a little further. So we just got to walk around this little bit of a bowl. Two more big climbs between here and there, between here and Trey. Catch up soon. Here's Unicoi Gap. It's the parking lot down there, heading that way. Then afterwards, when we get down there, we get a hike up there, almost to the sun. It's Rocky Mountain, I believe. Rocky Mount or Rocky Mountain, you get it. Coming up on Unicoi Gap road crossing. Time for a favorite game of Frogger. Try to run across without getting smashed. And you'll see why. Leaving Unicoi Gap. It's a little steep climb out of there, heading up to Rocky Mountain. Let's see what's on the sign up here. It says Indian Grave Gap, 2.7 miles. And just letting you know you're at Unicoi Gap. Before I forget, Unicoi Gap, there's pretty good cell service. I have AT&T, it worked fine. Made a call to thank my dad for sending some things to me. I want to get get my sleeping bag liner and a little camera attachment for my hiking pole. But also Unicoi, I know you can get picked up by Green Dragon Hostel, maybe some of the others too, but you have decent service there. Anyway, AT&T, that's all I can speak to. Lots of cool people down there letting day hikers out for the day, and nice place. There's Blue Mountain. I stayed at the shelter, probably somewhere over this way. Gorgeous, gorgeous with the sun on it. Here's the last water before you get to Rocky Mountain. Flowing great. Stick a bottle right under there. Freeze your hands off, but get lots of good water. I drank at least a liter, carrying another liter, a little over a liter with me. Got enough to make it for a long ways. It's cool as it is. Not sweating too much out here, so don't have to drink quite as much. I wonder if I made a wrong turn. There's a trail up here. Sure implies I'm a couple thousand miles west of here. I don't think I walked that far. Or it could be that this little mountain I'm climbing up another half mile to go is called Rocky Mountain. On top of Rocky Mountain, Georgia. Try not to get dizzy, so I spin around. Can't spend a lot of time on the video today, unfortunately. Got some hiking to do. Catch up with you soon. Someone made a mini cairn, a little rock pile. the way down from Blue Mountain on the way over to Trey Mountain. Luckily they're small enough not to confuse people that it's an actual trail marker. Well, it's a little tiny uphill, then big downhill, then we start climbing Trey Mountain. That's a good one. It should be fun. For a big guy, it's a little tough, but getting better every mountain. Coming up on Indian Grave Gap. It's between Rocky Mountain that I'm just coming down and Trey Mountain, which I'm guessing a little bit that it's that one over there. And we're going to go straight back up once we get to the gap down there. Trey Gap, 1.7 miles. Trey Mountain Gap Road. There's a culvert here, tons of water. That's actually fresh water just coming from up the mountain. They just pipe it under the road. We're going to refill here. It's a ways till there's easy water. We got a nice view of Trey Mountain here coming up on the left. Trying not to fall over the side of this cliff while I'm filming here. So it's a long way down. Lots of briars. Anyway, that's Trey Mountain up there. Just got to walk around the ridge and do another about a 1 mile climb up to there. Take a look at the trail behind me. Watch as I'm going here. Try to get it on here. You could go around left, you could go around right, or you just go down the middle of the trees. That's where the trail is. It's wide enough even for me. Thanks, guys. I found a larger Appalachian Trail post office here. Must be a central distribution. Let's see what the sign says up here. Oh, Trey Gap. Yeah, I think there's a road up here. I think I misspoke before too. That was just Trey Mountain Road back there. And now we're coming up on Trey Gap Road. Just a mountain road, I believe, up here. Let's see. Yeah, this is Trey Gap parking lot. There's a little mountain road. There's a gate over there. It looks locked. AT continues up that way. And another mountain road that's locked. And somebody's impromptu fire pit in the middle of the road. That's okay. Everything's closed. We'll go see what's on that sign. Here's a view from the peak of Trey Mountain. A little foggy, hazy, not sure what. Smoke, I'm not sure. But it's all over the valley, so I'm sure it's just haze. But it's gorgeous out there. That was a tough hike. About 2.5 miles uphill. Only about 1,500 feet of elevation, but this early on, it's tough for me. Hopefully by the Smokies, my fitness improves a little, so they're not as hard as they're already going to be. Coming up on Trey Mountain Shelter. Honestly not 100% sure where it is. See the signs here. Down that way a little. I'm not ready to stop for the day. I assume it's down those trails over there. Anyway, let's keep going. Go another 4 or 5 miles. Find a little gap near some water. Pitch the tarp, call it a night. Luckily I didn't get too far. Behind me is the shelter. I don't see it, but it's up that way. The little trail I showed before is the AT. Luckily I only went up about 20 or 30 feet. Saw a blue blaze, said Oh, that's not the trail. Let's go find the real trail. It was a short detour, luckily. Welcome to Still Trap Gap. There's a campsite over that way. You can deal with my shaky camera. See a fire pit over there. There's water. Down here it's a couple tenths mile steep downhill here. Not a great flow, but it's down there if you really need it. I still have plenty. So I'm gonna stop and have a bite to eat and then head on to my campsite, which is another 3 miles and up and over a couple of these little things. Get your swag on at the swag of the Blue Ridge. If you can read that. In between a couple little mountains here. Hike on. Coming up on Sassafras Gap. There's some camping here. I think there's water. It says 1/10 of a mile. Not a lot of remarks that I could find that say how reliable it is. It's like a nice gap. I think the next gap is at Addis, maybe. Addis Gap. That's more camping. The water's about a 1/2 mile, 4/10 of a mile on a gravel road, service road. Might just go on over there, make tomorrow's hike out to around the Van Hostel. Nice and easy. Even easier, although it's only 7/10 further. Just get one more hill out of the way. Why put off tomorrow what you can do today, right? But this is Sassafras Gap, and it looks like water's down that away. And one of these trails, oh yeah, camping up the hill, water down the hill. And the AT that way. Coming up on Addis Gap. It's our home away from home tonight. I don't have a long time before dark, so let's get rolling here. If somebody'd set up here, find a place to camp. The water source is a long way down from Addis Gap. There's a beautiful clearing down here. See a campfire. Take some more video from down there. All right. Here's some little circular fire ring. Some kind of crazy ritualistic place. Nah, just a really nice fire pit, I guess. Everybody can sit around it. There's a few flat places around, not a whole lot to set up camp. Most importantly, over here, there's water. There's a beautiful little stream to get water from. Find a good spot where it's flowing over the side of something. Make it easy to scoop out. Maybe a couple of pictures here.